Hey there, and welcome back to Valley por Vida. Now, as mentioned earlier, our segment is especially exciting right now because we're bringing you an exclusive sit-down with professionals from the world of Jet 1 Cup. Now, Jet 1 Cup is a modern gladiatorial worldwide championship where pilots get to immerse themselves into realistic action-driven battles while someone on the ground controls every single laser shot. Now, this is the future of modern sports. Okay, it's an all-new competition that'll literally have you on the edge of your seat as you witness gun-to-gun fights directly above the heads of so many people in the crowd. You're just cheering the pilots on with all the energy that they've got. See, this is something so unique because it's a combination of real jet pilots and esports, but we're talking about a completely new adrenaline-fueled event for your entertainment. And it's also really interesting because it's kind of like they're merging two audiences into one, to bring us as spectators a brand new and unique sporting event that's kind of mixing both fans and athletes for fast-paced fun. Plus, witnessing it all through virtual reality can really take you on a step further when it comes to immersing yourself in all the action. I mean, VR allows you to literally be at the very center of everything, which creates an experience unlike anything you've ever seen before at any kind of modern sporting event. If you're a fan of Formula One, NASCAR, and other incredible sports, then you're definitely going to love the new world of sports being presented here through Jet 1 Cup competitions. It's just opening the door to a whole new generation of fans that'll no doubt have their hearts glued to the games for years to come. And now here's the cool part. Okay, we're not just telling you about the new sport that's coming. No, like I mentioned earlier, we've got an exclusive sit down with someone who can explain it all better than anyone. Our team had the opportunity to catch up with CEO, founder, and creator of Jet 1 Cup, Dennis Oliver, for an inside look at the excitement that's to come.
The Jet 1 Cup is opening a really restrictive and exclusive world that is not open to anyone. And by bringing it to the fighter jet world, to the civilian world, we have the possibility to open that really exclusive world to kids, to the civilian world, and we can have an impact of them. We can inspire them, we can make them follow sports, athletes, and we can share an incredible time and an incredible experience with them. So this is Jet 1 Cup is definitely very unique. You have 12 planes that kind of play laser tag. It's not exactly laser tag, but we can place it this way. So it's an actual war where you shoot to get points. We don't kill anyone, but we still have all the pyrotechnic on the plane. So when someone gives a shot and is hit, you have the smoke on one plane, you have the flashbang on the other plane, and you have those pilots flying and risking their lives. But all the shooting aspect is done by a weapon master on the ground. So this is a gamer that has his computer connected to the plane and that will activate the weapon side on the plane. So there is a lot of action in the sky, definitely. We bring big screen in front of the audience so they can really see the inside cockpit, they can see the face of the pilot, they can see the heart rate, the stress level, they can see everything. They can see their position compared to their planes. And we have all the pit stop, like you imagine the Formula One and the NASCAR pit stop. When the planes get hit or doesn't have any more weapons, needs to go down and land in front of you with the full team rushing on it, prepping the hero back for the sky and sending him away. Yes, you can follow the Jet 1 Cup in different ways. You can follow through virtual reality. You can go in the gaming arena that we built on the airport, where you have all the gamers and you follow just their side. And you can go on the grandstand or on the VIP lounge and follow the Jet 1 Cup from a different perspective. But the Jet 1 Cup, it's the fast pace, it's the action. Planes are higher than any car, even the Formula One. So it's not only that, it's all the experience that goes behind it. In terms of hospitality, in terms of activity, in terms of what you can see, what you can access, that is part of the Jet 1 Cup experience. So the Jet 1 Cup experience is 4 days of a family party where you have live performers, where everyone can participate, where you have all those actions, those fan zones, those exhibition stores, those displays, and the fights. So this is a game changer. It is seen as a game changer by all of our partners, by all the people that believe in us and made that happen. Personally, on my end, I believe talking on those terms is something that is a bit presumptuous.
Again, this is such an incredible one-of-a-kind sport because it's so unique. I mean, when have you ever seen such a combination of aerial combat with gaming like this? It revolutionizes events and is comprised of 20 competitions. We're talking, again, 20 competitions, 6 teams, 12 pilots, 12 gamers, over 4 different continents, and there's only one winner. So the energy is intense from no matter where you're watching the action break down. And we're so excited about this. And of course, now we want to introduce you to another big name of Jet 1 Cup. Now, this is somebody whose name you're going to be cheering for because he's a pilot who's taking his talents and skills to a whole new level with this new sport. Hudson Davis is joining us now for yet another exclusive, and he's got the answers to your burning questions. So here he is now, with everything that you're going to want to know about what it's like flying up there. I'm telling you, this is an amazing experience like nothing you've ever seen before, so go ahead and check it out.
I grew up around pilots and airplanes my whole life, around military pilots and airline pilots. So I always knew I wanted to be a pilot. And so I joined the American Airlines Cadet Academy, got all of my ratings through that, and then instructed to get to 1,500 hours total time. Then I got a job as a corporate pilot at John Wayne in Orange County. And now I was perusing Facebook one day, and there was a job posting that said pilots with jet experience and aerobatics experience. I'm also a competitive aerobatics pilot. Please apply for this competition. And so I threw together a quick little resume and sent it off thinking, oh no, nothing's going to come of this. And I ended up getting an email back almost right away that said, hey, let's do a Zoom call. The Zoom call was super short, and it was just like, hey, you're perfect for this. Let's go forward with it. So it was kind of by sheer happenstance, and it is definitely very, very cool. It's a dream come true to be able to fly an aircraft like an L-39. Yeah, it's very thrilling. It's a lot of fun. The competition itself is basically just aerobatics applied. Aerial combat, airplanes fighting each other, is just taking all of the fundamentals of aerobatics that I've been using and competing with, and then putting that to a specific purpose, which is killing another airplane. Yeah, so just like you said, you never do anything in aviation without a plan, and specifically without a backup plan or escape plan. So you're always thinking, what could go wrong and how can I fix what could go wrong? But also at the same time, you're just like any athlete, because, flying aerobatics, pulling G's, it's a very, very athletic thing. You really get in the zone, get super hyper focused, the whole world melts away except for exactly what you're doing. And so as a result, it's like super zen, in a way. And so, a big part of it is also just being comfortable with feeling uncomfortable in an airplane, which seems like a very foreign concept to a lot of people. But, flying aerobatics and practicing competitions and stuff, I can't tell you how many times I've made myself throw up in an airplane. And, it's, even though that happens, it's still like the best thing in the world, flying aerobatics. Being upside down, loops, rolls, all spins, hammerheads, any other kind of maneuver you can think of, it's the best thing on the planet. Well, I would say that we haven't really had a competition yet within Jet 1 Cup, but with my aerobatic competition experience, it's different from other sports in that you can't hear the crowd, you can't see the crowd. You really only see the crowd send you off as you taxi out and then welcome you back as you taxi back in after landing. And so you just get even more deeper in the zone because it's just you, just with your airplane, and it's like a super, zen state of hyper concentration. And then you come back and taxi in and, pull your helmet off and then see all the people that are cheering you on and be like, oh man, that was great, or oh man, you messed that up and lost score on that, or whatever it was. And that's it's a very different experience from, say, a baseball player getting a hit and then running to first base, hearing the crowd roar the whole time. Well, without getting too technical, because with aviation there's a lot of intense technical stuff that goes along with it, but I'm thinking about like making sure that I've slept well, and making sure that I've eaten well, because those two factors alone can really influence how many G's you can tolerate. And then also thinking about, is my airplane safe to fly?
Again, their team says that this is an incredible new sport that's merging the audiences of Formula One and esports, all in an effort to bring you a completely new adrenaline-rushing entertainment competition. Trust me, like Hudson said, you're not going to want to miss this. So pull out your smartphones and devices right now and follow Jet One Cup on Facebook and Instagram so you can stay up to date with all their events. And you can always visit their website for more information. Who knows, maybe some of our Valley kiddos will see this and want to grow up to become a professional pilot like Hudson, right? I mean, if so, though, they'll need to go to school, of course, as it'll help them set themselves up on the correct path for a successful flying career. And speaking of education, we actually had the chance to speak with a local organization that recently worked to support the academic efforts of our Rio Grande Valley students. Our local car community just recently held a back-to-school drive over at the landmark in Alamo on Tower Road, and our team dropped by to learn all about why they put this event together.
What's going on, guys? Eric here from RGV Show Off. We're actually here at our future event that we're going to have on July 31st here at the landmark on Tower on Alamo, Texas here from 5 p.m. to 9 p.m. We are going back to our roots. We're going to be doing a school drive. We're actually going to get some help from 2 local businesses we're going to feature. We're going to have Conejo Rapero and we're going to have Revival's Auto Spa that are going to come here and display a bunch of rides. We're going to have rides inside and we're going to have rides outside that particular date. So I can't wait for you guys to come out. So the purpose of this particular school drive is to help raise community as far as school supplies for our PSJ district here at San Juan Alamo. The landmark and tower have already started already. As you can see, there's actually already we have as far as notebooks, pencils, and different things. So what we're trying to do is just trying to raise more for our community here at San Juan Alamo. Like I said, the main purpose is to raise and not give more responsibilities, for parents, students, and we'll have, like I said, supplies already for them already. So it's just to jumpstart the actual school year and start off on a good foot here. So that's what we're trying to do, just get things going, get things shaking. We all know it starts around August 20th, I believe, is the actual date for school. So we're just trying to get a head start. We want to just raise awareness. We want to raise awareness not just at the car community. They don't just go to car shows. They don't just do just different things. We want to help the community. We want the community to get involved, not just donating, but also look into the work that has been done on these cars. Maybe it'll inspire a kid or someone that's up and coming, want to drive and so on. So it's all about inspirations and trying to just get people just to pay it forward. We're going to have our 2 as far as local businesses. They're going to have a raffle for pretty much, if you donate as far as supplies, they'll give you a raffle ticket and just 3 awesome prizes that you can get. So pretty much it's going to be a live event. We're going to have DJs on the booth. We're going to have vendors coming out. We have food trucks coming out here also. So it's a live free event, and I hope to bring out everybody out here as far as the community also.
All right, that's all our time for now, so we'll see you next time on Valley por Vida.